These are the very best lists to cold call this month, April 2022, in your wholesale real estate business. It may not even be a wholesaling business, but real estate investing in general. I done my research. I looked at foreclosure rates. I looked at mortgage lending rates. I looked at information about construction and just the overall real estate market as a whole. I've been doing these videos over the past few months, just talking about the very best lists to pull for a specific month, because month by month, quarter by quarter, season by season, your marketing list will change over time. And so I spoke about this before in those videos, but understanding seasonality in your real estate business is key, especially as we approach spring and summer, as home sales increases, both in price and in frequency. So I've done all the work for you all, so you all don't have to do the work for yourself. But all I ask is that you all please subscribe to this channel. A lot of you all watch my videos but are not subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Now, one of the main softwares I use in my real estate business to find motivated sellers is Propstream. If you all are interested in Propstream, check the link down below. With the link, you get a 7 free day trial. It really helps support this channel. And so the first list I want to target is a feature on Propstream that you get using the monthly subscription of that service. And I'm going to drill into my computer right now and show you all how to use it. All right, you all, so I drilled into Propstream and I'm here. I just looked up a decent sized city, Chattanooga, Tennessee. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to clear the city and just look at the map itself. And this is the very first list I want you all to know and understand and to target for this month, April 2022. And it's to look at specific areas, specific neighborhoods, specific school zones, right? Because sometimes if you target a whole city or even a whole county or even a zip code, you may not want to, target that whole zip code. And so, for example, in this city of Chattanooga, where I target for my business, there's this zip code 37404 that a lot of investors are buying in, right? But out of this zip code, there's some good parts and not so good parts. And, you can have your opinion on gentrification and other things like that, but there are areas that people are investing in more than others, right? Or there are even rough towns that more and more investors are getting into. And so, for example, if I drill into here, what I like about Propstream is that you can draw, right? So you can draw something into Propstream to create a box, to create a filter. So for example, I know this area right here, this is all one zip code. All of this right here, 37404, and it's a really hot zip code. But right now, this area up here is still not the prime fix and flip areas. Yes, you can fix and flip, but investors are there to hold Section 8 housing or to do minor rehabs, right? But those areas are still pretty rough. What people are really targeting is this area because it's near a really good school, Macaulay High School, near downtown and everywhere. And so this is a hot spot. So if I was going to just target the zip code, it would target everything here, right? But I just want to target part of the zip code. So right here, they have this draw arrow symbol. And then from there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to, for example, just put the arrow right here. I'm going to click it right here. And then from there, I'm going to go all the way here, right? I want to get this whole area. And then from there, I'm going to go here. And then from there, you can go down here or something like that. Let me make sure I do this the right way. And then I can go from right here. Boom. Right? I couldn't gotten that last part, but and then from there, you click search. And so now it's going to search only properties within that box that you drew, right? And this is a really great feature on Propstream. So if you're all interested in Propstream, once again, check the link down below. It really helps support this channel. But this is a really good feature, especially in areas or zip codes where more investors are investing in one side of the town, one part of the town than the other. Or maybe you're looking for rental specifically in this area and not other areas, or looking for flips. So this is a very good feature. So the first list that I want you all to target is using specific box area targeted lists. All right, so the second list I'm going to target in the month of April 2022 is, of course, Driving for Dollars list. And you all, I talked about how I have my cold caller calling my Driving for Dollars list, and I'm having him call 2 to 3 times, making sure we can get an answer, whether it's no, whether it's yes, and maybe, you never know. And so I'm having him go through that list 2-3 times, just making sure we hit every single person. And I told this story before on this channel in a previous video, but there was somebody on my Driving for Dollars list that I was able to target after 3 times calling him, right? And it was a motivated seller. And so now he's in my follow-up, and now I'm just following up with him, trying to get an appointment set in and seeing that specific property. So make sure you follow up with your Driving for Dollars list. And Driving for Dollars is never dead, it's never old, because properties can change over time, weather, whatever. So keep on driving, go to other areas if you can, hire cold callers to call that list for you, and also hire drivers to call different counties that you're a little bit too far from, or you can't invest your time to actually go out there to drive, because I know in my area there are surrounding counties that I can probably target. So make sure you all go after the Driving for Dollars list. All right, so the third and final list I want to target this month in April 2022 is pre-foreclosures. And I always include pre-foreclosures, especially now, because I've been looking at the stats on foreclosure rates month by month over these past few months, especially relating to the pandemic, and foreclosures are ramping up. So I researched that there was an 11% increase in foreclosure filings compared to last month. Do you guys understand that? So in the month of February 2022, there was more foreclosures than in January. And the person in the article said that we will see these double-digit increases month by month for the rest of this year. And then compared to a year ago, it's up over 120%. And so I know these numbers actually sound pretty large, right, for foreclosures, but what exactly is happening is that foreclosures are just going back to their normal rate pre-pandemic, right? So if the rate was like, let's say 3% in 2019 or 2018, that's essentially what it's going back to. Maybe it's 1% or 1.5% right now, and it's just ramping back up to its normal amount. Make sure you all target pre-foreclosures. You can use Propstream to target you all. Make sure you check the link down below to use it, but I shown it numerous times before, but on Propstream, they actually have a filter set for pre-foreclosures that you can check. All right, you all, the other thing I want to talk about, the first list, the box list, is that I'm cold calling that list currently, or I'm about to have my cold caller call that list. And what I did was, there was this downtown area of a city near the main city I target. And so what I did was I selected a box. I made a box because there were some areas of downtown that's a little bit rough that I know investors are not as hungry as other parts of downtown. And so I'm targeting those lists. And so I love the feature that I'm able to create a box in Propstream on the map in order to target a specific list. So make sure you all use that feature. Next list is Driving for Dollars. Make sure you guys drive for dollars no matter what, and target, cold call that list, send mails, do text, whatever you have to do. And then the third and final one is, of course, pre-foreclosures. Make sure you all target pre-foreclosures, as month by month the rate of foreclosures increases and people are starting to default on their loans and the banks are taking possession of properties. So make sure you can go out there and help as many families as you can to avoid being foreclosed on. So go after pre-foreclosures. All right, you all, hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, comment down below on which list you're targeting or which list you have trouble targeting. Let's say you are targeting a list, but you're just not getting any feedback. And maybe it's a list that I've been preaching about and talking about on this channel. Let me know down below. I would love to hear and think of different ways that I can help your business. So make sure you comment that down below. All right, talk to y'all later.